Welcome to Stillspeakpod. So this is something I'm going to be doing once a week. And basically it's going to be a video with multiple missing people. And I have been sharing missing flyers or making posts on my TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under the name Stillspeakpod. But I also want to have it on my YouTube channel. But the problem is that some of these cases have very little information, and a 1-minute video seems silly when I could just share a flyer on my social media accounts. So I decided, what if I do a video and I do multiple missing people, and that way when you share for one, you're sharing for all, and we get all of these faces and names out there. So this is what we're going to try out and see how it works. And I do want to note here, I checked every single one of these people prior to recording to see if there has been any updates made on whether or not they were found safe or deceased. None of these people, as far as what I was looking at, have been located. That being said, sometimes it might come out within a day or 2 days that they were found. They just updated late or whatnot. So if you find out that any of them have been located, great, let me know. The first one is from Reading. So Reading police are seeking the public's assistance in locating missing 15-year-old Autumn McFadden. She was last seen the night of June 11th of 2021 at her grandparents' home in Lewiston, California. It is believed that she was picked up by an older female by the name of Ashley Peterson after her grandparents went to bed. There is also another young female with them who was identified as Ashley's biological daughter, whom she does not have custody over. Ashley took her from her foster parents' home. It's believed they are headed to Sarasota, Florida, so quite a distance from California. Now, that was at the time she went missing in June. At this point, they could be anywhere. Autumn is 5 feet tall, 100 pounds, with dyed red or blue hair and hazel eyes. She has several tattoos, including a large tattoo on her chest, a tattoo that says Daddy on her left thigh, Love on her right thigh, and several others on both arms. If anybody has any information about their whereabouts, please contact the Reading Police Department at 530-225-4200. Autumn actually turned 16 on September 28th. And there's multiple people missing. Now, this is about Autumn, but it seems that Ashley Peterson also took her daughter, who she does not have custody over, from a foster parent's home. So I'm sure they want to find these children as soon as possible. It has been, though, quite a few months. So please share, because they could be anywhere. The next one was actually a post by a man whose sister is missing. I'm going to include her pictures because he told us in the post that we can take any of her pictures from her profile or his. I'm also going to put up a picture of what his profile picture looks like so that if you have information or you want more information, you can contact him. His post said, "My sister, Jessica Pepper, has not been heard from by any of her family, including her own children, since August 31st. She was on a train from D.C. heading back to Virginia Beach. And she was with this man pictured here, whose name is Larry Walker." I will include Larry Walker's picture. And Larry Walker is not responding to their attempts to reach out to him. Sounds familiar to the Gabby Petito case. She is 47 years old, about 5 feet 5 inches, brown hair, hazel eyes, and they have been in contact with the police, and they're asking if anybody's seen or heard from her to contact them as soon as possible. They said that she is a native to the Virginia Beach area, But Larry Walker's last known residence, which is now vacant, is in North Suffolk. So it seems Larry Walker is not responding to them, and his last known residence is vacant. So you can contact her brother or the Virginia Beach Police. The next one is Polk County Sheriff's Office is searching for a man who's been missing since October 6th. Nicholas John Videen, Videen, 29, was last seen about 5 p.m. on the 6th, according to his sister, Jade Hacken. She said that his car was found in the New Richmond Walmart parking lot on October 12th, but there have otherwise been no signs of her brother. She said this behavior is unusual and they are concerned for his well-being. Nicholas is 5 feet 11 inches, 150 pounds, with blue eyes, red hair, and a long beard. Police say they are highly concerned about his safety. If you have any information about his whereabouts, you're encouraged to call the Polk County Sheriff's Office at 715-485-8300. His picture will be on the screen. The next one actually has a little bit of information, but not a whole lot. So the parents of 19-year-old John Parton, Parton, are asking for help to find their son. John Paul and Jessica Parton have been desperately searching for him since May 16th. And there was a series of events that led to his disappearance that has left them extremely concerned for his safety. They've reached out to the media and said, quote, "Baby, come home. Mommy and Daddy love you," unquote. The 19-year-old went to work the morning of May 16th. He returned home and he told his parents he was going camping with a few friends and would be back the next day. But then they received a call from their son later that night, and he admitted to his parents that he and 3 of his friends broke into a property and stole $2,000 worth of cash and other valuables. His parents said that John was actually kicked off the same property 2 days prior by the landlord after an altercation broke out between him and his girlfriend. And they haven't heard from him since he called to admit to breaking into this property. He was reported missing to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department on May 24th in Missouri. Allegedly, one of the people that was with him that night admitted that the money wasn't split right and that one of them who broke into this property was not happy and that things went south from there. And John's father was like, if you know that much, then you know what happened. But I guess apparently this friend is not disclosing anything more than that. The Missouri State Highway Patrol Missing Persons Unit has him listed as an active missing person case. His picture will be on the screen. The next one I actually did share to my Instagram and TikTok. Her name is Andrea Kane, and she was last seen in Clarksburg, Maryland, in Montgomery County on September 30th of 2021. She was last seen wearing a black jacket, blue jeans, red and white checkered Vans, and carrying a pink purse. Her date of birth is October 22nd, 2004. She's 16, and race is black, hair black, eye color is brown, 5 feet, 5 inches, and 140 pounds. I'm reading you the information right off the missing flyer. The Montgomery County Police Department Special Victims Investigation Division's phone number is 301-279-8000. The next missing person is a Nicholas T Kowalski. This is out of Park Forest Police Department, and they're actively investigating him being missing. He last spoke with his family on the evening of September 29th. Since then, nobody has had any contact with him. He's described as Caucasian male, 29 years old, approximately 5'8", and 140 pounds. Short brown hair and blue eyes. Kowalski wears glasses and has tattoos on both arms, including skeleton tattoos on both hands. It's unknown what clothing he was wearing. He may be in the area of Northwest Indiana and is possibly driving a blue 2000 GMC Savannah bearing Indiana registration number TK773LOC. And the vehicle has a picture, so I'm going to put that on the screen. Be on the lookout for this vehicle. Again, TK773LOC. If you have any information in regards to his whereabouts or the location of this GMC Savannah, please contact the Park Forest Police Department at 708-748-4700. The next missing person is Macy Rossiter, I want to say, Rossiter. She disappeared from Jacksonville, Florida. She is 16 years old, and she disappeared on October 5th. She was last seen leaving a family friend's house in Jacksonville on foot. She's described as 5 feet, 6 inches tall, weighing 140 pounds. She has hazel eyes and light brown hair. Law enforcement believe that Macy may be with an adult male companion. Anyone who sees Macy or has any information of her location is asked to call the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office non-emergency number at 904-630-0500 or call 1-800-THE-LOST. The next is Hernando County Sheriff's Office is looking for a missing endangered teenager. According to deputies, 13-year-old Anastasia Anakiev, Anikeev, was last seen with her mother, who has felony warrants in Hernando County. Anastasia was last seen in the area of Silver Bell Loop in the Spring Ridge subdivision in Brooksville. Deputies say that Anastasia is 5 feet 1 inch, weighs 110 pounds, has long brown hair and green eyes. If you have seen her or know the current whereabouts of Anastasia, please contact the Hernando County Sheriff's Office at 352-754-6830. And forgive me, I forgot to mention that this county is in Florida. And the last one is Olivia Crittenden, Crittenden, age 25. She went missing while she was driving from her home in Mesa to Flagstaff on Saturday, October 2nd. Her phone is off and nobody has heard from her. She was driving a gray Kia Soul with license plate CRIT1. She's 5'9" with light brown hair and brown eyes. It does not mention who to call if you know of her whereabouts other than to contact the police. But since she, was traveling from Mesa to Flagstaff, I would assume Mesa, which is in Arizona. They're asking anybody who lives in Wyoming, Idaho, and Arizona to keep their eyes peeled for either Olivia or her car. So please share for this family. You can also contact me if you know the whereabouts of any of these missing people at stillspeakpod@gmail.com. If you're listening and you know somebody who has a loved one missing and you want their information to be put on my next video, please also email me. I'll be happy to get it out there as much as I can. I know I'm still on the smaller side as far as channels are concerned. I'm actually not doing too bad considering I just started under 2 months ago. But when I do post these things to my social media accounts, especially on TikTok, I end up getting a ridiculous amount of views. So as any way that I can help, even if it's just one person more that sees the face and hears the name, it's helpful. And I much appreciate it, and I know that these family members definitely would appreciate it. Until next time, thanks so much.